good evening. Before we start our post-game press conference, two Mali players would like to say a message.
Hi everyone, we're here to apologize for the image that was going on the social media. It was not our intention. We was frustrated because of the loss. So we're here to apologize to the role of the basketball FIBA World Cup. And we're here to apologize. We are sorry for the image.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the post-game press conference here in Sydney, Australia. Group B for FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2022. Mali losing to Canada 88-65, joined with head coach Joaquin and the captain Mia Teore. Would you like to give your first comments of the game, please?
So it's true, we know Canada is the best team in our group because they lost only one games. And then we know the game gonna be so difficult for us because they have good offense and their defense good too. So I know my teammates, we fight together to try to win, and we know it's not easy because it's our second time to play the World Cup. So we're gonna work about that to make some different thing in the way we play basketball. So yeah.
Thank you. And coach?
Bien, et l'équipe du Canada a très bonne équipe. Il a très bon basketball, très bon basketball. Aussi, ils sont techniquement très bons, ils jouent bien les 1 contre 1, fait un magnifique tir extérieur et intérieur. Et nous avons commencé mauvais. Et tous les matchs, nous avons commencé bien. Et quand avance le match, nous avons quelques minutes que nous jouons mauvais. Et l'équipe contraire prend distance dans les scores. Aujourd'hui, c'est au contraire. Et nous avons commencé mal, et très mauvais. Et le Canada apprend à distance rapidement. Mais après, nous avons pu nous récupérer parce que nous avons pu compétir un peu avec le Canada qui, je répète, c'est une très bonne équipe.
Canada is a very good team. They play really well and very good basketball, whether on offense and defensive sides. Usually we start the games well, but this time it was the other way around. We started the game poorly, and then Canada took the distance in the score. We came back a little bit and actually competed with Canada for a while, but the distance in the score was a bit too big to catch up.
Thank you. We'll now open the floor to questions in English first, please. Thank you. Name and media outlet, please.
Hey coach, Jasper from AAP. What was your reaction when you saw the video of your two players fighting after last game, and was there any thought to bench those players for this game?
Quelle était votre réaction après avoir vu les images de vos joueuses se battre après le match d'hier, et avez-vous pensé à les mettre sur le banc suite à leurs actions?
Bien, je pense que notre réaction, nous avons senti quelque chose en défense qui nous aidait beaucoup. Et je pense que sont les joueuses qui ont senti un peu son tête. Et elles-mêmes ont dit que nous sommes ici pour jouer au basketball et jouer le meilleur basketball et jouer au niveau des autres. Et elles l'ont fait.
These were two of our key players, and so even though this was a sad incident, it was more about they wanted to play the basketball and wanted to play it at the higher level, and they did show that today.
Any more questions in English, please?
Hi Coach, Roy Ward from The Age. What has your team taken from this tournament, and how big was the step up for your girls to play at this level in this tournament?
Sont les leçons que vous avez prises durant ce tournoi en tant qu'équipe, et quel progrès vous avez vu à jouer à ce niveau dans votre équipe et pour les joueuses?
Bien, je pense que notre premier problème, c'est que la préparation, c'est très courte et avant de venir ici. Et je pense que c'est les propres tournois qui nous permettent d'améliorer. Et notre entraînement pour les tournois, c'est les mêmes tournois. Et avant les matchs, j'ai dit à les joueurs que si lundi commence les tournois encore une fois, je pense que Mali donne autre visage. Je pense que nous avons amélioré beaucoup, mais mais pour que nous avons besoin de compétir. Nous n'avons pas compétition, seulement quand nous jouons la Coupe d'Afrique. Et bon, cette année, nous avons pu jouer les tournois de qualification par les Coupes du Monde. Maintenant, les Coupes du Monde, je pense que ce sont les choses qui nous permettraient d'améliorer parce que nous ne pouvons pas tenir les 4 et 5. Je n'ai parlé de quelques équipes qui peut-être 4 et 5 mois de préparation. Nous avons arrivé ici pratiquement sans aucune préparation. Et nous avons pu faire ici quelque chose.
So the first lesson they kind of took away was that while they didn't have a lot of preparation before the tournament, so they learned a lot while playing the tournament. For them, the tournament is where they learn. And he thinks that if we were to restart the entire tournament all over again next Monday, Mali will show a complete different face and a complete different performance, because they know for them it's going to be hard to beat teams that probably have 4 or 5 month preparation. And so now they've seen what they can do and are prepared to do, much better next tournament.
Thank you very much. Any more questions in English, please? And now questions in mother tongue, if we have any. Perfect. Thank you very much, Mali.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
That will commend the first part. Welcome back to the second part of our press conference. Canada beating Mali 88-65, joined with head coach Victor Lepena and captain Natalie Achangwa. Natalie, please, may you give your opening comments about the game, please?
I was really happy with how we approached the game. These are the kind of games that can get you caught up. Fifth game in 6 days, and the mentality we took coming in to respect our opponents and to come out with our best effort was shown today. And also, I'm just so happy for our bench. A lot of our team is their first World Cup, and for them to be able to actually get minutes on the floor in a game, they cheer us on every day. They make us better in practice, and for them to be able to have the opportunity to show that in a World Cup, on a world stage, I'm just really happy for them.
Excellent, thank you. And Victor, your opening comments.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say congratulations to Mali to be here. They have many problems before to come. I was talking with the coach, and what they are doing here, try to compete any game, it's amazing. So I would like to say congratulations to them, and I hope we can play again in the future. About the game, my team was very, very serious today, like always. But they know how important it is for us to finish in the first two positions, and finally they did it again. I'm very happy as well, like Natalie said. I'm very happy for the players like Mael, like Teya or Filipina. They didn't play during the last games, and today was a good moment to give them minutes to enjoy the World Cup because they deserve it. And now, yeah, we have to rest, to enjoy the moment because it's important. Don't think too much now in the future. Today is today, and to be ready for the quarterfinals and anything else.
Thank you. We'll now open the floor to any questions in the front, please.
Hi, TK from FIBA. This is for you, Nat. As someone who played with Bridget since the World Cup in 2018 and obviously here as well, can you just say a little bit about how far she's come, how much she's developed from then until now? And for Coach, on the same issue with Bridget, just what is your impression early on just coaching Bridget so far?
I love to see the confidence that everyone else gets to see now, Bridget Carleton. She's always been explosive. She's always been a shooter, a scorer, but she's really embraced this moment and our need for her to fill that role. And I'm glad to see that the world gets to see it as well, who I've known that Bridget Carleton has been all this time.
Mm-hmm. I think what Bridget did in the past helped Bridget to be now a very good player. No, before to come here in the past with her last coaches, and not just in national team, in clubs, etc., in NBA, help her to be now with confidence and to enjoy this moment. From my part, just is to try to think about where she's better and to give them the space and the balls that she needs to create this kind of basketball.
Any more questions? We have one on Zoom. Stephen, would you like to unmute yourself and ask your question, please?
Yes, this is Stephen Lung from Sportsnet. I said I have two questions. The first one is for Victor. I believe that you guys have now secured a top 2 spot. So I just want to know, like, how important was getting a top 2 spot in the group? Like, how big of a priority was that for you?
For the future?
For you.
What? I don't understand, sorry.
You know how today, since we won, we'll now be either 1 or 2, right? So
yeah.
how important was that for us to secure that?
It's important looking for, especially for quarterfinals. No, it's very different to play against Puerto Rico or Belgium, with all my respect, and to play against USA. Because USA is playing in different tournament, different planet. They play in Space Jam, and China is a very, very, very serious team. You know. Anyway, all my respect for Puerto Rico, and they are playing very good. And for Belgium, because Belgium have too much experience. So yes, for that it's important, no, to avoid the Space Jam team, and to avoid China, because they show everyone that they are very, very good team.
Perfect.
And then my second question is for Natalie. Like Nat, you've obviously been in Fulham for a very long time. You've been in these positions heading the knockout round for many times before. I just want to know, like, is this different, like kind of this go around compared to years past, or with this team? Does it feel different?
You're making me feel old by saying that.
Fine wine.
I've been around
Fine
the block
wine.
a couple of times. Like, settle. I'm only turning 30. But
My apologies.
I'm just kidding. It feels different, not only going into this quarterfinals, but the whole vibe, the whole experience, my whole approach to this tournament, to this team has been so much different. And in a way that it's looser. Someone asked me, I think when I was in the car, when we first arrived, like, are you nervous going into these games? And actually, no. We've put so much emphasis and so much focus on our preparation that I believe in the work that we've done, and I believe in Victor, and I believe in the plan so much that it negates that nervousness. And like Victor said, we will respect and approach every game and every opponent the same, regardless the way the crossover ends up being. But I'm just excited. I get to put on a Canada jersey every day, and that's something that I never take lightly. And who knows, this might be my last go around, so I just want to live in the moment and really relish in any chance I get to wear a Canada jersey.
Thank you
Thank you so much, and hopefully this is not your last go around.
I mean, you just called me old and then told me to keep playing. I don't know here.
Thank you for that question. Congratulations for making the quarterfinals, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
very
you,
much.
Natalie. Thank you, Victor.
Bye.